Now, let's get more details on this incident with Limpopo Police spokesperson, Brigadier Hlulani Mashaba. Brigadier, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. So, do we have more details with regards to where the nurses were taken to after they were abducted and then subsequently returned around 5 a.m.?
Thank you so much, Katleho, and the rest of Newzroom Afrika viewers. We can confirm as the police in Limpopo that our Lieutenant General, the Provincial Commissioner Thembi Kgadebe, has ordered an immediate investigation. This follows the shocking and disturbing incident of business robbery, kidnapping, and 2 counts of rape incident that occurred at Chuene Clinic in Tokwaneng village under Limpopo policing area. This incident actually happened during the early hours of this morning at around 12:30 in the morning, just to be quite exact. According to the information at our disposal, an unknown male suspect went to the clinic and entered the security guard room and then occupied by 3 security members on duty, thereby pointing them with a firearm, and thereafter tied 2 of the security guards with handcuffs. Then he took a female security guard along with him to enter into Chuene premises. And as she led him into the premises, he then found 2 nurses, age 47 and 28 respectively, whereby he took their bags and searched their bags, also taking cell phones in the process. And then immediately thereafter, he further took the nurses out of the premises on foot at gunpoint to the nearby bushes, leaving behind the female security guard. And then, according to the information that we have, is that he instructed them to undress themselves, sexually assaulting them, and then fled the scene. The 2 traumatized nurses managed to walk back into the clinic late in the morning, and then these victimized nurses were therefore transferred to the nearby hospital to receive medical attention as well as psychosocial assistance. Obviously, our police were activated to the scene, and we immediately started with investigations to trace the suspect involved. We have open cases of business robbery, like I've indicated, kidnapping, as well as 2 counts of rape. So the team has been ordered by the Provincial Commissioner to expedite the investigation process and ensure that we bring the perpetrator thereof to book. We're also appealing to community members, especially in Chuene, in Limpopo policing area, to assist us with the investigation by giving us information so that we are able to locate the suspect. Anyone with information in this regard, we request that they get hold of our detective commander at Limpopo Police Station, Colonel Mapitsi Sikotlong, on 082-565-8234. I can tell you, Katleho, that the multidisciplinary team is hard on the heels of the suspect. We believe that not so long we will be able to apprehend the suspect so that he's able to face the music for what he has actually done. This is a horrendous incident that has befallen the community of Chuene in Limpopo as well as Limpopo province in particular. The attack on the nurses is an attack on the state. Therefore, we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that we get this suspect to account for his shameful deeds, Katleho.
Brigadier, I mean, you mentioned almost a 5-hour lapse between the time when the suspect entered the clinic and when the nurses were able to come back. Do you know if the security guards were able to alert the police within that time frame?
According to the information at our disposal, is that the police were notified about the incident around about 4 o'clock in the morning. We were not notified at the same time. Otherwise, we could have acted while it was still early. But be it as it may, our team was alerted to the incident at around 4 o'clock in the morning, and we dispatched the team. The station commander in Limpopo, Brigadier Hlulani Mashaba, dispatched the team immediately. As I can tell you now, we are still at the scene with the multidisciplinary team members who are working very hard to ensure that they connect the dots to ensure that we can apprehend the suspect.
You spoke earlier on that there's some psychosocial interventions that will be done on behalf of the nurses. Were there patients in the clinic at the time of this incident?
According to the information that we received, is that there were no patients at the time of the when the nurses and the security guards were accosted. there was no patient, according to the information that we received, Katlego.
All right, Brigadier, thank you so much for giving us this update on this developing story with regards to that armed gunman who entered the Chuene Clinic in Limpopo and abducted and raped 2 nurses from that facility.